Good morning, and welcome to this morning meditation, this time for contemplation. My name is Judy Poteet. I'm your practitioner for today, and I invite you to check your cell phones and make sure they're turned on silent or off, or whatever way works for you, so that we have uninterrupted time together. Thank you. And this morning's meditation is about grace, or the givingness of God. So I invite you to become centered. Take a deep breath to anchor that feeling of being centered. You might want to close your eyes or soften your gaze to cut out the distractions. And as you focus on your breathing, just noticing it, not trying to control it, recognize the presence of love, peace, joy, the givingness of God, or what I call grace, in this room, in this space. Recognize the presence of the divine welling up inside of you, filling your body and radiating outward, increasing that feeling of love, of joy, of peace, of grace, adding it to the room. And as you breathe into your heart space. Breathe in with a feeling of joy, a feeling of appreciation. It might be somebody you appreciate or something you appreciate about yourself. Continue to feel that presence of the divine. And think of these thoughts. I'm speaking in the first person today, so I hope you take these thoughts, these questions, as your own. What if I knew that I was walking in grace every moment of every day? What if I knew I was worthy of grace? Ever present in my life? What if it meets me where I am, but would never leave me where it found me? What if I chose self-compassion instead of self-criticism? What if I could see my life through the givingness of God, through grace? Since grace cannot demonstrate in the presence of fear, anger, hatred, or discord, what if grace could always find the smallest crack in the wall of fear, anger, hatred, or discord? What if grace could dissolve that wall? What if I allow grace to be my benevolent support? What if I trust in the benevolent nature of the divine? What if I allowed my uncertainty to become grace? What if grace is my path of becoming, a path of allowing instead of striving? What if I lived my life trusting a deeper, higher connection, trusting grace? What if grace is larger than my circumstances or my identity? What if I let go of my story, my sorrows, my misery, and my pain, and allow grace to flow easily and effortlessly to all corners of my life? What if, at the right moment, I'm empowered by grace? What if I choose to be a conduit of grace? What if I allowed myself to experience the love, power, insights, wisdom, and energy of grace? What if I knew, beyond a doubt, that grace is the way of my life? Keeping that awareness of grace being the way of your life, I invite you to begin to come back to this place, this time, to feel the chair. You might want to move around a little, maybe open your eyes as we conclude this meditation. This does conclude our meditation for today. Thank you for being with us in spiritual practice. Our celebration service will begin in about 15 minutes at 10 o'clock. I'll see you then.
May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I, may I, may I, may I, may May I see with the eyes of love. see with the eyes of love. May I hear with the ears of love. May I speak with the words of love. May love be in my heart. May I see. May There is a power, a presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, there can only be God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God. Oh, there is a wisdom, a knowing, a loving, and a truth. Whatever you need to know will come in God's way for you. Just say, until it's shown, I'll pray. I won't move until I know that I walk in the love of God. For the power and the glory, the love of God is everywhere. I can feel it, it's everywhere. I can see it, it's everywhere. And I know in my heart, power, glory, the love of God is everywhere. Don't you see it? It's everywhere. Don't you feel it? It's everywhere. Don't you say in your heart, yes, I walk in the love of God. There is a power, a presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. I know. Ooh, in the love of God. The power and the glory and the love of God. I can feel it is, I can see it is, and I know in my heart the power, glory, and the love of God is everywhere. Don't move, everywhere. Till you see it, it's everywhere. Be still, everywhere. Till you see it, it's everywhere. Praise God, everywhere. Till you see it, it's everywhere. Till you know in your heart. Yes, I walk in the love of God. There is a power, a presence, one life of all, and no other power can exist outside of the infinite. One love, God's love. Oh yes, I know that I walk. Oh yes, I walk in the love of God. I walk in the love of God. Yes, I walk in the love of God.
Something's calling me.
It was like something was calling me and pulling me into a different direction. And then I found Center for Spiritual Living Greater Las Vegas. My relationship with the center has shown me a deeper realization of God and how this indwelling presence guides, sustains, and directs me in every capacity and every experience in my life. As I continue to study the teachings of these great mystics and sages, I will find more love, peace, and a general sense of universal good and harmony in my life.
Something's calling me a little bit deeper than I've ever been before.
Is something calling you?
Well, good morning, CSLGLV. How are you all today? It's a beautiful day. We're this close to rain. Isn't it lovely? I just saw this wonderful meme on Facebook this morning that said, when you're in Las Vegas and you hear it's going to rain, you pick up the phone and call your friend and say, is it raining on your side of town? And I thought, oh my God, I do that. It's so exciting. Rain in the desert is most thrilling. So we're very close to it here. We're getting ready. Temperatures are cooling down. We are having a wonderful time right now. We're just talking over here, Jessica and I, what a wonderful summer it's been. Hasn't been too extreme here. We are really blessed. So I saw a few new faces in our crowd here as I was sitting up here. Welcome to our center. We're a place where you can feel at home because we see the presence of the divine in you and honor it for the way that it's showing up perfectly today. I want to say hi to those people that are joining us online. If you would just turn and wave at that mirror, that window back there. Joe's back there. He's got the camera going, and our online audience is watching us as we are having our service here this morning. And then we have quite a few people that tune in later and check us out. You saw the ad for our YouTube channel. We have lots of things available throughout the week for you for your spiritual uplift. We're going to kick it off with a little music. The words of the song are going to be on the screens around you. And we're singing Energy of God. Energy of God, one of those high energy songs. If you'd like to stand and join us, we'd love to.
this time if you're comfortable doing so.
I love coming together in a community like this. This is wonderful. We're going to shift our energy a little bit here and go into a little more contemplative time with our invocation and our affirmation of the day, brought to us by our practitioner, Judy Petit. Judy?
Good morning. It's so good to see you this morning. Our affirmation? Ready? I move through life with grace, embracing God's unmerited favor and love. Thank you, Merlon. That was beautiful.
Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel its mighty power and its grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Let's sing it now. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel its mighty power and its grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
Surely the presence of God, of grace, of love, of beauty, of peace, of joy is in this place. It surrounds us. It bubbles up from within us. It's the givingness of God, the presence of God, right here, right now. And I embrace this presence of grace, of love, of peace. I claim it and know it is a part of each and every individual. It resides within, ever present and always available. So grateful for this time to recognize it, to connect deeply with it, allowing the outside worldly events to just dissolve into that knowingness of love, that knowingness of grace. It's right here, always. And knowing that our time together is blessed, a time for growing and exploring and living and knowing. I know that all is well. And so it is.
All right, let's sing. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel its mighty power and its grace. I can hear the brush of angels' wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
Thank you, Judy and Justin. It was beautiful. So this year we are have a theme of the mystic's journey, and each month has been a different topic. And for this month we are doing being grace. And I put out these themes back in January to our practitioners and our staff, and I have rarely ever gotten as much excitement about a talk title as I did when I put that out and Claytee White saw it. She said, I have to talk that day. And so we are blessed to have with us one of our beloved practitioners. Dr. Claytee is the founding director of the Oral History Department at the library at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and is world-renowned for her work recording the history from people's own spoken words. And so to talk to us today about grace is Dr. Claytee White.
Good morning. Okay. So this month, we've learned everything about grace. It has been an amazing walk through the weeks and the days. So Reverend Laura has talked about all aspects of it. And now that we know it all, let's start practicing it, actually practicing it. So let's begin with a bit of contemplation. You don't have to close your eyes. Just sort of lower your gaze and just go within just for a brief, very brief moment and ask yourself these questions. Is there any power apart from God? What do you believe? Is there any power apart from God? Is there any power which God has to contend with? Is there any power that God must overcome? So the conclusion that I hope you arrived at is that God is supreme, that God is all there is, that there is one power, and that power is God, that power is infinite. Besides God, there's no law. Besides God, there's no life. Besides God, there's no love. And above all else, when we come to these realizations, we come into the realm of grace. So when you actually immerse yourself in this, we enter the realm of grace. So what does that look like? How do we live immersed in this grace? One of the main ways to do it is through our acts of service. It can be a smile. It can be a dozen roses that you break apart and give one to the clerk in the post office, one to one of your friends, one to your bartender. Just give, it doesn't have to be a big deal. Saying a prayer in traffic. Saying a prayer in traffic, seeing that every driver is God in expression. That's what being in this realm looks like. So there was a motorcycle gang that hung out in this small town. One night, they were hanging out, having a good time, and this little 5-year-old girl walks in, and she goes up to the biggest, baddest, most heavily tattooed one in the group, and she says, "My mommy needs help." She's locked in the basement by her husband, who is a trusted city official. She helped me climb out the window and told me where to find you. So he put his computer nerd on the computer, and the person who was good with kids in the group, they got together and they asked her all kinds of questions. They began to use GPS coordinates. They located the house, discovered who the owner was, traced his location, his current location. And then they jumped on their Harleys and they rescued the mother and the small brother. The story continues, has a happy ending, and there's one person, of course, that has to do some recovery work. Yes, we are all the hands and feet of the Almighty. Sometimes cracks come through and grace pours in. So if you heard Judy's this morning, she talked about cracks allowing grace to pour into your life. So there's no judgment. Hell's angels can be filled with grace. They can serve the Almighty. So in every moment, live consciously in the realm of grace. We act. So how do we get back to it? Do we always stay in this realm? Well, sometimes not. But we get back through it through our service, through our love for each other. And we can remain there longer and longer the more often we consciously go to it. We are God's hands and feet. We serve without ceremony. We are eternally surrounded by, immersed in this awesome realm of grace. This power is ours because we are heirs to the divine. We are heirs to the divine. So how does it look? We do not battle people. We rest as we learn to commune with God. We relax into the presence and we contemplate spirit. And slowly we begin to live more and more in grace. Especially when we rise above the material. When we stop believing in two powers, health and disease. When we stop believing in sin and purity. When we stop believing in discord and harmony. Then we can embrace and live in oneness. There is only one, and I am one with the one. I am God personified, created in the image and likeness, heir to the kingdom, and the kingdom is within me. The kingdom is within each of us to the same degree. It's in each of us. I, in the midst of you, am the presence that goes before you to make the crooked places straight. The battle is not ours, but God's, because God is. How do we get into that realm? Joel Goldsmith reminds us that the power of God is a spiritual grace, caring spiritually for God's children. It is our task to rest in God's grace. To rest in God's grace. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that wonderful to feel this? You know, it's not running around, it's just resting in this presence. So I haven't shared any stories recently from the history that I do here in Las Vegas. So most of you know that I talk a lot, learn a lot, research a lot about the African American community here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to share a story about the first Black attorney in Nevada. His name is Charles Keller. In 1959, when Thurgood Marshall worked at the NAACP in New York, his goal was to have at least one Black attorney in every state. Nevada was one of the many states that did not have a Black attorney. So Thurgood Marshall asked his good friend, a seasoned civil rights attorney in New York, to move to Las Vegas. Big ask. So finally he agreed, and he began to dispose of all of his property, his real estate in New York. Disposed of all of it, came to Nevada with a kind of a large cashier's check. So eventually, he went into a bank to start a bank account. Asked him to wait for a while, and while he was waiting, he just began to notice police officers coming into the bank. So the police officers finally said to him, "No person of color should have this kind of money." So Charles Keller laughed. Eventually, the situation was solved, and they started his bank account. 1959. So 1960, Charles Keller goes to Carson City to sit for the bar exam. When it's time for the results of the bar exam, he doesn't get any scores. So he gets in touch with the department, and they told him that his score was so high, they thought he had cheated. So he took the state of Nevada to court, off and on for 5 years before they granted him his law license. So probably a little revenge after that, but Charles Keller went on to fight for equal housing. He won the case for school desegregation. He was in the forefront of all kinds of other really wonderful achievements for people of color in Nevada, not just in the South here in Las Vegas, but in Reno as well. So he was not as humbled maybe as we're supposed to be, but he could bring these cases and do it free of charge because he had acquired wealth. He was well educated. He was courageous. He used all of his assets to help to bring equity and living spaces for everybody in the state of Nevada. So God's grace is ever with us. We need not seek it. We don't have to strive for it. We don't have to earn it. We don't even have to deserve it. But it is right where we are right now. So let us rest in the everlasting arms, in the assurance that there is only one law, and it's God's law. Saying a prayer is one of the ways of resting in God's grace. Meditation is a way of communing and resting in the grace of the Spirit. Sometimes just becoming aware of God's love and allowing it to flow into grace. That's as difficult as it gets. Cheryl Richardson wrote a book called The Unthinkable Touch of Grace. She defines grace as a kind of spiritual intelligence, a form of energy that comes from the divine source. This energy is available to each one of us at every moment. We are to connect with it, trust in this higher power, and follow its lead. Grace allows us to step in alignment with the larger vision of our lives. So let me remind you again of how it looks. Know that God's grace is our sufficiency in all things. Now, I didn't know exactly. It's one of my favorite things to say. But I never took it apart. Sufficiency. It's an easy word, but I don't think about it like that. Our sufficiency, according to AI is getting better and better, is experiencing a plentiful, limitless supply of God's grace and provision. So sufficiency, described by AI, experiencing a plentiful, limitless supply of God's grace and provision. The only power is within us, and it is the grace of God. It knows our needs before we do. It is its good pleasure to give us the kingdom. I want to finish by reading a story. So in the past 4 years, during Rebel Ready Week at UNLV, I get to read a story to the new freshmen coming onto campus. Now, you might not think that would be a big deal. I didn't either. We have these books that we read together, and it's called Common Reads. And I usually read a story to them out of our Common Reads book. We have learned that they loved to be read to. Who knew? Freshmen, they're away from home for the first time, and they just enjoy hearing somebody read a story to them. So you don't have to be an attorney or a Hell's Angel to do the acts that bring grace into the world. So I'm going to read a story to you. My name is James. I'm 68 years of age, retired from the factory floor after 42 years. Every Saturday since, I sit at Hank's Diner. Same booth, same black coffee, same view of the street. It's my little ritual. Nothing fancy, just me, my crossword puzzle, and the smell of bacon. Not the taste, the smell of bacon. That's how I noticed Doris. She'd sit alone at table 3 every single Saturday. Thin as a rail, silver hair pulled back tight. Always ordered the cheapest thing, plain oatmeal. Sometimes she'd count her coins twice before sliding them across the counter. Hank's a good guy, but busy. He'd just nod, never ask why she lingered so long after eating, just sat there, like the diner was her only warm place. One rainy November morning, I saw her wipe her eyes with a napkin, quietly, like she didn't want anyone to see. My chest hurt. I remembered my mom when my dad left, that same look, like the world forgot you existed. I didn't plan anything. Just when Betty, the waitress, came by and brought my coffee, I said, real casually, put another one on my tab for the lady at table 3. Betty blinked. You sure, James? I shrugged. Seems like she could use a hot drink. Doris looked stunned when Betty put the coffee down. She stared at it like it might vanish. Then she looked at me, just a quick glance. She smiled, a real smile, but tiny, but it lit up her whole face, like sunshine through clouds. I kept doing it every Saturday. Another coffee for table 3, I'd say. Never made a big deal. Doris started smiling at me. Sometimes she'd leave a little doodle on her napkin, a flower or a bird. Once she slid a wrapped butterscotch candy in my booth. For you, she whispered. Her voice was soft, like rustling paper. Then something shifted. Doris started helping Betty, cleaning empty tables, refilling water glasses for folks. She didn't ask, she just did. One icy day, I saw her wrap her own scarf around a young mother's shivering child. The mom looked shocked. Teary. Thank you, ma'am, she mumbled. Doris just petted her hand and said, we look after each other around here. Folks in town started to notice Doris too. Old Mr. Peterson from the hardware store began leaving his daily gazette at her table. Teenagers stopped ignoring her. They'd say, good morning, Doris, like she mattered, and she did. Last month, I got pneumonia, bad. Couldn't leave my bed for 2 weeks. First Saturday that I was home, I missed Hank's. I missed Doris. I felt like part of me was missing. Monday morning, there was a knock. Betty stood there with a paper bag. Inside, 2 coffees, still hot, a slice of cherry pie, and a note from table 3. You rest good, with a little heart drawn. That afternoon, Hank called. James, he said, his voice thick. Now, this could only happen in a tiny town. You should have seen table 3 today. Doris brought in a whole pot of coffee she brewed at home, filled cups for everyone who walked in. Even old grumpy Frank from the post office, she kept saying, James would want this. I cried then, real tears, not because I was sick, because I finally understood. Grace is not about big projects. It's just seeing someone, really seeing them, and giving them what you can, even if it's only a cup of coffee on a Saturday morning. Doris isn't rich, and neither am I. That coffee didn't cost much. It was just a little attention. It was, I see you. Now half the town pays it forward, just 'cause it feels right. Funny, huh? How the smallest thing, a hot drink, a doodle on a napkin, can warm more than your hands. It warms the whole room, or it warms half the town. You don't need a fancy plan to make the world softer. You just need to notice who's sitting alone and then just pass the sugar. This was from Facebook, and it was written by Grace Jenkins. So let us become beholders and watch God's grace flow as we withdraw from the battles, from the struggles to overcome, and just rest and behold. So let us pray. Am I praying? I'm praying. That's not what we planned. So let us pray. So the grace of the Father is ours. God is grace. God is. This almighty power is grace. We are created in the image and likeness of this presence. This means that we are grace in the image and likeness of the creator of the universe. This is a prayer of thanksgiving. I am just so grateful. I am so grateful for every kernel of grace within me. I am so grateful for this world that we live in. I'm so grateful for friends and family and the congregation at this center. I am so grateful to be in classes where I learn. I am so grateful to be spiraling up. That's the way the power works. It allows us to spiral up. I'm so grateful for it right now. And all this gratitude, I just release into the law of the universe. The one law, God's law, I release it now. And so it is.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. me as I'm letting go. God's revealed and I am home. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Let's give a hand for wonderful Claytee. Thank you so much. She was speaking, I was thinking, now that's grace personified. Right there, grace personified. Oh, so thank you very much. And your story brought tears to my eyes. So I'm sitting here thinking, I need tissues back there. All right, now is that opportunity we have to support our center financially. We are a 501c3 religious nonprofit and receive most of our funding through your donations. So we're happy to accept checks and cash here in person, and we have several ways that you can give electronically. If you need any assistance with that, Kaylee's in the back corner over there, and she'll be happy to help you with that. So let's give it a little blessing here. Let's put your hands over your heart. And just repeat after me. This gift I give goes forth from me. Does amazing and miraculous things.
Does amazing and miraculous things.
And returns to me in kind.
And returns to me in
Pressed
kind.
down and overflowing.
Pressed down and overflowing.
We're singing more equals give. The words are on the screen if you'd like to stand and sing.
If you want more love, give love. If you want more joy, give joy. If you want more peace, give peace. If you want more, give. If you want more, give. If you want more money, give your money. If you want more time, give up your time. If you want more friends, be a friend. And if you want more, give. And if you want more, give. When you give, you receive. It's as simple as that. There's no effort, no struggle. It's just a simple fact. If you want to see change, or be a change. If you want more truth, tell your truth. If you want more gratitude, give thanks. If you want more, give. If you want more, give.
We got it.
Oh. And so we just give thanks for everything we've received here today, knowing that everything that the center receives goes forth through us, doing amazing and wonderful things in our entire community. We are so blessed, and so it is. Thank you. All right, we have just a couple of announcements here. Soul Crafters. Soul Crafters is going to be a little different this month. It's a two-part series. The first part is going to be creating your own medicine pouch. These are little leather pouches where we put all kinds of little spiritual goodies in there. And then the second part of the workshop will be the next week on Sunday, and it will be using and filling these medicine pouches and using them as a spiritual practice. One of my beloved friends, Reverend Carol Lott's, going to be here with us, and she had the fortune to work with a shaman who taught her about using different medicine pouches, and so she's going to come and share that wisdom with you. If you want to just make the pouch, it's the workshops can be separate. That would be $25. If you want to just fill a pouch, you already have. That one's $25, but if you want to do both, it's $40. So you can sign up online, watch your e-blast for information about it, or Facebook, or you can see Kaylee in the back there, and she'll help you with that. We have a new class that's starting in September. Well, it's not a new class. We've done it before, but it's a new class for this building. We haven't taught it here before. Treatment and meditation. So treatment is what Dr. Claytee so beautifully exemplified here in her prayer. Our spiritual mind treatment is an affirmative prayer, and there's a special way that we learn to do that, and that's what this class is about. In addition to that, we're going to be learning all kinds of ways of using meditation as a spiritual practice, and even more importantly, how you can put the two together, how you can take what is revealed to you in meditation and take that into your treatment work to enhance your practice all together. So that starts on September 9th. It's Tuesday nights. It's either 6 to 8 or 6 to 8:30. I'm not real clear on that one, but about 2 hours. And you can sign up online for that. It's in person here at the center. But if you are interested in online, in addition to that, we're looking at opening up an offering of doing Zoom classes in conjunction with our in-person ones. So let me know so I can get an idea of whether there's people that would be interested in taking the class online with the in-person class. Well, anyway, let me know if you're interested. If you haven't yet contributed your money for the Gourmets for God event, that we're still accepting that. If you're having any difficulty paying that, see Kaylee in the back and she'll help you with that. And then we have 2 volunteer opportunities. I did get asked for some clarification on this. So the fall creativity event we're forming a committee to actually plan that and then implement that into our community this fall. The Dress for Success is kind of a one-time thing. We're going to need people who will help us sort the clothes and get them. They want them on hangers and get them all ready to take to Dress for Success. So if you're looking for a way, as Claytee said, to be of service, to allow that grace to move through you in the form of service, these are 2 different opportunities we have here at our community. There's the sign-up sheets out in the lobby, right in the corner of the table there, to help you with that if you want to sign up for those. We have about 4 or 5 people for each committee so far, so it's looking like it's fun. And I swear there's no other better way to make friends than to get together and do a project with some other people. So it's a wonderful opportunity for that. And finally, we have our moment of prayer available in the prayer room. Judy will be standing outside. Shirley's going to be outside. Shirley's going to be outside the door. So you just go out this door here. Right across the hall is a little room. That's our prayer room. Practitioners will be in there to do a prayer for you if you were wanting a little bit of spiritual support this morning. So go see one of our practitioners. They are happy to pray for you. All right. Would you stand? And hold hands if you're so inclined. And would you repeat after me? Get them all together. Okay, here we go. Would you repeat after me? There is only one life.
There's only one life.
That life is God.
Life is God.
That life is perfect.
That life is perfect.
And that life is my life now.
That life is my life now.
Have a beautiful and blessed week, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me